Hi, welcome to my channel, Organized with Joy. This week I've been working on switching over my decor to a more spring look. My decor is pretty simple, so it's just kind of moving things around my house and bringing in some different colors to make it more spring-like. But I wanted to show you how I decorate simply and intentionally for spring.
I started outside on my front porch and I changed out the wreath, the pillows and blanket that were on the bench, and also my front porch rug. Next, I went inside and started removing all of my winter decor from the entryway table.
Here in my entryway is one place that I really enjoy decorating, this entryway table. When people walk through the door, they immediately experience whatever season it is based on how I have this decorated. So one of the first things I like to do, as you'll see as I take you throughout my spaces, I really love to use greenery, and I like to change up the greenery to different types of greenery for whatever season it is. And so here I typically have this white vase sitting on this buffet table, and then I changed out the greenery for spring. I used some eucalyptus leaves and some lamb's ear, and this is all fake. I also added in this fun grass that I got several years ago at IKEA. Again, this is fake, but I like that for spring. And then I also found this brass rabbit probably a couple years ago at a local boutique. And so I like to bring that out for the spring and summer months, but I usually have him put away during the fall and winter months. In this front room or our living room is where I typically like to decorate the most, at least seasonally. I typically try to bring in different colors and textures for different seasons and different pieces that maybe reflect or represent the season. For spring, as I showed you in my entryway, I had a rabbit, and I'll show you some other things that I have here in my front room to reflect spring. variety of decor that I kind of interchange out either throughout my house, or I have a little cabinet in my game room downstairs where I house kind of my extra things that I don't always use. And I do something different pretty much every year, every season. I just kind of play around with what I have and come up with something that works. And I may add in some new pieces if I find something special that I want to add to my decor collection. So over here on this side table, I just have this little pink pot, and I got this at IKEA a couple years ago. It did have a succulent in it that died, so I just added some fake little pink and green plants. Again, I just like to add in a little bit of spring-like colors for the season. Here on my coffee table, I have a candle, which I typically have a candle that kind of goes with the season. Right now I have this candle that's called Citrus Grove. It has a little bit of a pink or nude hue to it. And then these brass birds I just recently got from my friend's vintage Etsy shop, and I really like how this kind of represents spring with the birds, and I made it kind of look like they were in a bit of a nest here with these garland beads, which a friend gave me for my Christmas tree. I have several strands, but I use them throughout the year in different locations. And then of course, again, I just have some greenery, succulents. These are all fake, just to kind of fill in the space. Over in this corner of the room, I didn't really do that much. I again added some pink to this room with this throw pillow, and then this, it looks like a fur throw. It's actually just a piece of fabric that was left over from a project that I did. And then I just switched up what was on this little table. There used to be some brass deer for the winter season, but I just moved around some items that I had at other locations in my home and just put a plant that is more spring-like and then some cacti there. Over here in this corner, first of all, I added this throw pillow that I got from a boutique several years ago, an online boutique. It again has the blush color in there. And then this space has pretty much stayed the same. I just switch it up a little bit. I think I had a different plant here or a different item here, and I added this succulent that a friend gave me. It has touches of blush or pink in it, which I liked. And then I again added some faux greenery and flowers, florals, to these two little vases here. And this is actually new from the last time I did a decor tour. I got this on Facebook Marketplace for $25. I was so excited. I'm starting a collection of vintage pieces. I'm thinking about doing a gallery wall with some collected vintage pieces. So hopefully I can find a bunch of neat items to add to my decor collection. in my kitchen nook, I just put this fun runner down. It just has some cute sayings related to eating, having friends over, entertaining, that sort of thing. And then this is typically my centerpiece in springtime around Easter. I added the cake stand to just elevate it, to make it a little bit more prominent on our table. In my kitchen, I have this letter board, which I always like to just change out the sayings for different seasons. And so I found this little saying for spring that I thought was fun and inspirational. So I put that up there. And then I just added these 3 little succulents here. I pretty much always have those cutting boards there, and of course my oil diffuser, if you know me, always have that going. But then I just added these 3 simple succulents with the natural wood. I thought that looked nice for spring. The last place that I changed up in my home is my mantle. And I don't really change it up all that much. Basically, this green base is always here, and I just change the greenery. I put in some eucalyptus for spring and summer, and then I actually decided to move this lamp, which was over in that corner on the shelving. I decided to move it up here. And then over here, I just added a plant and then a candle that is a blush color, so it kind of incorporates that spring feel. Well, I hope this video gave you some ideas of simple and intentional ways that you can decorate your home for spring. And you might have noticed a lot of the pieces that I have don't scream spring. I like to have pieces in my decor collection that kind of work for any season, while some pieces I do rotate out and put away during different seasons. There are certainly items that could be out year-round. I like to keep my decor fairly simple. I do have items that are specific to holidays, but not excessive, so that my decor can pretty much stay the same through, for instance, all of fall, all of winter, and then a lot of my decor stays the same in spring and the summer. So I like to keep it simple and not have to change everything out frequently. Thank you for watching my video today. If you liked it, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing to my channel. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!